Good morning, church. Wayne Simonton here again today. We're studying the book of Malachi, starting in chapter 1. I've taken chapter 1 and broken it up into two parts. Part 1 is verse 1 through 5, and the second part, verses 6 through the end of the chapter, verse 14. So I want to get started here in verse 2 and 3. And this is interesting. I spoke earlier about God saying he hated something. Well, in this, God really wants to emphasize in verse 2 that he loves Jacob. And then he says, but Esau I hated. Now, at this particular time, Edom, the nation of Edom, is destroyed. And I think that God is wanting to reassure the people in Israel that he loves them. And look at Edom. Edom is gone. The descendants of Esau are gone. So Jacob, I love Jacob, but Esau I hate. Moving on to the next section, there are 12 questions in these verses. God asks the question, he answers the question. But mostly what this section is about is the rebuke of the priests. Listen to some of the descriptions God uses to describe how his priests are acting. They have no fear. They have no respect. They despise my name. They defile the Lord. They are evil. They do evil things. They are tiresome. They disdain the Lord. They are robbers. They commit robbery, and they are swindlers. All these words God uses to describe the activities and how the priests are behaving. And this one verse, verse 10, I really love. After he does all that, he says, isn't there any man that's going to shut the gate? He says, someone rise up, shut the gate so those priests can't go in and defile my altar and give these sacrifices that are maim or they're displeasing to me. I love that. Shut the gate. Somebody shut the gate. And the last thing I want to share about chapter 1 are two verses that God says. He says, because this is a contrast to the priests that he has just rebuked. Verse 11, he says, for from the rising of the sun, even to its setting, my name will be great among the nations. And in every place, incense is going to be offered to my name, and a grain offering that is pure. For my name will be great among the nations, says the Lord of hosts. And when he says his name's going to be great among the nations, he means among the Gentiles. Verse 14, but cursed be the swindler who has a male in his flock and vows it, but sacrifices a blemished animal to the Lord. For I am a great king, says the Lord of hosts, and my name is feared among the nations. Well, that's it for chapter 2. We'll hit chapter 3 tomorrow. Have a great day. See you then.